Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Deathmatch Russell Podcast. Let's get it on!
Come into the ring, step into the fire, see what you want, baby. If your heart has desire, get out, get knocked down. Deathmatch Russell Podcast, Deathmatch Russell Podcast, Deathmatch Russell Podcast.
Good evening, everyone, and you're listening to another episode of the Deathmatch Russell Podcast. My guest at this time, he's a bear fighter. He's Vladimir Putin's worst person ever, but he hates him. So the one and only Dimitri Alexandrov.
Hey, how's it going, man? Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
How was that? Did I get it almost right?
Alexandrov. It's all right. Little Drov.
Drov.
Yeah. No worries.
All right. So anyway, what's going on? How you doing? All right?
Hey, man, I'm doing great. Getting ready for some big weekends coming up, man, but I'm ready.
You know what? I've seen some of your work. I've been watching a lot of IWT TV just to catch up and to see what I need to see. And I see a lot of the same names you faced. That Jeff Gant.
Oh, yeah.
Many of times. He's one of those guys that needs to be seen around. You know?
Absolutely. Jeff is a tough little bastard. Loves to pick at my head a bit, but he's a fucker who should be out there more because he's willing to do anything.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that eats it. So, Brett, if you're listening or anybody out there, XPW, even you, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Rob, are you listening? Come on,
Mr. Black.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, shit. It's a new revolution for them. The rebirth. It's insane. I'm going to be there for my first time in Newark for their comeback show again.
Nice.
So it'll be interesting to see what they bring to the table and much, much more. Besides that, all the blood, of course,
Always.
But let's talk about what got you into deathmatch wrestling or what caught your eye?
Well, as a guy growing up, I was always big into Japanese wrestling, traditionally more like New Japan, All Japan.
Yes.
But then in my teens, I was a little sick fuck, and I started buying these FMW DVDs originally, and that's what got the bug going there. Watching Onita exploding ring matches, and then
and Jun Kasai and Abdullah.
Oh yeah,
Abdullah. Yeah.
And then it was moving forward. It was watching a lot of Big Japan, and like you said, Jun Kasai, Masada matches, those bareboard matches. They're just so much fun to watch, even to this very day. They hold up. They're next level shit. I love it.
And then of course the Nick, the fucking sick Nick Mondo shit, of course.
Fuck yeah.
You can't leave Nick out of there because he was one of those guys that did that. And Pondo and all those other guys, they've traveled down there, man. It's insane.
Oh, yeah.
Like they've done it in Masada, like we said, and just names, And I'm just like right now, you're just like shocked. Like Alex is on a tour right now.
Hell yeah, man.
He's on a tour right now, doing his tour. He hung out with the youngest female to be step foot in Japan to wrestle, Billy Starks.
Yeah, Billy Starks
made her journey up there. That was awesome of her, to get her time in. But she'll be back. They liked her, so.
Oh yeah.
But I know that's a bucket list place to go. I would love.
Always is.
I would love to go and experience that. Just to see it myself as well as a fan.
Hell yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know Mr. Danger. I talk to him a lot, so I don't know much Japanese, but I do know some.
Yeah, a little bit here and there. Yeah, you watch enough of those DVDs, it rubs off on you.
It does. But let me ask you this, Dimitri. What So who were the guys like in the early days? You know, like besides like those guys as well, like Mick Foley to Bruiser Brody. of course.
Brody, yes. Always, he's in my top 5 forever.
Mm-hmm. Terry
Absolutely.
Funk, of course. Everybody.
Who doesn't like Terry Funk, man?
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm.
Met him once, great guy, hilarious, just the nicest guy, but you see death in his eyes, like he'd kill you, but he's so friendly.
Yeah. I met him at a convention a long time ago.
Hell yeah.
He's a character. Mick Foley is too, man. He's, I'll tell you this. I've seen him wrestle Eddie Gilbert at a young age.
Hell yeah.
Or Doug. Yeah, I saw him wrestle at a hardcore match at a local high school gym. I was like, holy shit, throwing trash can around. That's the way to do it, right?
Yeah.
With the Cactus, Cactus Jack, how he really was like in his gimmick back then,
Yeah, absolutely.
But then one time I went to a convention down in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and it was like a Wrestle Fest and Wrestle Reunion, and I got up to they had open mic nighter, ask Q&A questions and stuff.
Sure.
And Bill Apter of the pro wrestling, was there. So pro wrestling, and I, so I whipped something up in my head like really quick because Mick Foley was up there. I'm like, all right, let's try this. See what I can get out of Mick Foley.
Yeah.
And so I asked Mick, what was it like, wrestling, falling off that steel cage versus the Undertaker, and he was scared shitless.
Oh yeah.
In Hell in a Cell.
Going right through it, man. I love it. I love it though. He's a badass, and I was like, that's one of those things as a kid that always stuck with me forever.
Yeah, that's one of those moments that's and still till this day,
Of course.
But cage matches to oh my god, like we've seen a lot of now. It's insane nowadays, man. It really is.
Got to keep up in it. Got to keep up in it, man.
They are, man. Those levels of, you see what's out there, right? Those exploding. Well, still do it. I don't know. They probably do the exploding cages. We don't know.
They do, and I would love to do an exploding cage ring. It doesn't matter. I'd love to do it. Even the exploding boards matches. I love those too.
Yes, those are. That'd be. It's like like the electrified matches.
Yeah.
Like how the hell did I get? Actually, I did see my very first one when Game Changer first brought Marcus Crane in. They did do one for the first time, and that was like,
man, good guy,
dude. What a cool dude! What a great
cool guy.
Really nice, and just I helped set up shit in Chicago for him. Like weapons and shit. When I was the first time we all went down there, it was a great time. Their very first show they did at the Lucha place or the whatever the hell the place is. And I can't even think of the name of it, but it was a flea market. It was really weird. Dark Hall. Oh, the Gala.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I got so that's when he did his crazy dive. I'll never forget that. With his goggles.
Oh yeah, very very Jun Kasai-esque dive right there. Liked it a lot.
Yeah, see, and and his steampunk, of course, is back. His what was it? Because he always liked to do that wasteland. So
yeah,
that was always his thing, and he always tells us about it and shit. But let me ask you this: what got you into wrestling as a kid growing up?
As a kid growing up, honestly, so I have an older brother. He used to watch a lot of the Saturday morning USA shows. Mm-hmm. So he would tape them all with the commercials on them and everything. So as a kid, I'm really young. It's the early 90s. I'm watching, reruns of shit my brother watched. He left the commercials on. Also, I used to watch G.I. Joe with him all the time. I didn't know shit about G.I. Joe or like the fact that Sergeant Slaughter.
I was going to say Sergeant Slaughter was a part of that, and people did. Yeah.
Yeah. So hold on here. So then he lays the commercials on. So after USA Network, they had WF Superstars would play afterwards. And I saw this, like, they're talking about everything, come out for this. I'm like, what is this? This is wild. And at the very end of it, you have Sergeant Slaughter saying, and that's an order. You're going to be there. And my childhood mind is blown. He's real? Cartoons are real? What is this shit? So I watch it. And at first I'm like, this is like Street Fighter, but real. Yeah. I love this.
Yeah.
And then since my parents, they're immigrants, they came over. Yeah. We had satellite for a while because they wanted to watch football, soccer,
Mm-hmm.
And you get this giant TV guide, all the channels, and you go to flip through, and there's a European channel, but it played New Japan Wrestling. And the first thing I clicked that on, and it's Liger and Sasuke, and I think this is a superhero fighting show. So I watched this stuff. I'm like 4 years old watching Liger, and it's hilarious. But like it carried on there, you know. Then I found WCW, then I found WAF, then I found like FMW and death matches, and it just kept going from there, man.
So like the, you know, the likes of Ricky Steamboat and to, you know, like all the people the Ravishing One, and just like any kind of character, you know, people just, you know, the hidden the wrestlers that really didn't get noticed, you know, really, and people just don't realize there's some characters that really stood out, and you're just like, you know, you're like, all right, I'm a fan of this shit. Like,
oh yeah. Even some of the bad ones, like the Goon. I'm like, fuck this guy. He's a hockey player. Look at him. He should take his skate off and try to stab someone with it. What the hell?
Yeah, and in Japan, you look at Japan, you had Leatherface, and you had all these other Mr. What was it? There was another guy with
the
Mr.
Pogo.
Yeah, and then Mr. Pogo and the hockey mask guy. There was another
Jason the Terrible.
Yes,
Jason the Terrible. Yeah, man. They had they had the Crypt Keeper too.
Yeah,
they had a lot of horror movie gimmicks that were in Japan for some reason, man.
I know. That was the why. Then people are like, wow, man. You know, they don't really know, like that's a, you know, that was a thing. But just think like the guys have done it. You know, they wrestled whoever and everybody. You know, from national stars to, you know, people from WWF. You know, like and Japan.
Tracy Smothers played Leatherface for a little bit there in Japan too. So
did he?
He did. He was. I think he's officially the second or third one. No, wait. No, he's Jason. He's Jason, not Leatherface. I'm sorry. He was like the second or third Jason the Terrible. So,
all right, I'll go look. I'll have to look that up.
Look it up. It's funny. He actually has a match. It's Jason versus Jason, and one is clearly Tracy Smothers. You can see his hair, and it's like, oh, come on, Tracy. We know what you're doing here.
I'll tell you what, man. I you know, watching all this stuff and getting into him, you know, I got to see him actually wrestle. At least I got to see him wrestle with Necro Butcher.
Hell yeah!
In IWA, New Jersey, actually at Jersey All Pro Wrestling.
Jersey All Pro, yeah.
You know, in the hill, yeah. So just to see him, you know, it was awesome. Just to see his appearance and just, you know, how he played himself as a character and showed off, and you know, you did a good job, you know, wrestling. Yeah. He was one of those characters. Was, you know. It's like a Chris Candido, you know, just like they're just round. They just do their thing, and
love Chris Candido. Love it.
Good friends. I was good friends with the family.
Hell yeah, good people.
Even Balls. Shout out to Balls.
Shout out to Balls, man.
I always show it. All right, you want to see something cool? I always show my wrestling people. I actually have a signed Balls Mahoney chair from back in the 90s.
Oh man.
Back in the 90s when he wrestled in my home, like my area all the time, dude.
Sick.
So
I love that. That's good.
Loaded. Locked and loaded.
Locked and loaded, man.
You know, but that's a, you know, history piece there.
That's cool. That's cool.
That really is.
That's a keeper, man.
Yeah. Oh, but I'm not done. I work.
Oh, you got more.
I work on a metal truck. I'm a garbage man.
Yeah.
Right? In my public works, and one of my guys was going through, I guess before he retired, he was the metal guy, and this guy had something out in his garage, and he's like, "You gonna throw that away?" Yeah. I was like, he's like, "I know somebody that might want this. Look what I got. Hold on, my treasure of treasures." Holy shit, this thing's heavy as hell. I have.
What you got there?
I have one of those chairs that are fucking heavy as fuck.
Oh, man.
Dude, with the thick cushions. Yes, I forget which WrestleMania this was. I don't know. I can't. I still, to this day, have to watch it again. You know, isn't that
15,
crazy,
man? That's Austin Rock 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's good. It's good shit.
Boxy, it says. But isn't that insane? Like, you never know what people do to us out. It's insane.
Someone threw that out. That's wild to me, man. That's a
It was
that's a
bent.
grail.
So what?
You got a grail there.
It was bent a little bit, but hey, you know what? It's character.
Yeah.
You know,
Good shit. Good shit.
as collecting shit and deathmatch shit, of course. You know, we'll have our little fun stuff. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you like collecting shit too? I'm sure.
Yeah, I got a little bit of stuff. Honestly, a lot of it's in storage. I just have I got a Onita action figure right there with the exploding cage and everything.
I have Onita and I have Jukasai. Yeah.
Heck yeah. I got I have a few other ones, and I have some original FMW jacket reprints. That's kind of cool. But
sweet.
yeah, I got a few things like that, but a lot of my stuff's in storage, sadly. I mean, it's like yeah.
It's all right. It's a place for it. And it's keeping it, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
But I actually have one of those bottles, beer bottles from Japan with Zandig on it.
Oh, okay.
I really pushed John Zandig, helped me get that. He got it, gave it to me. Like,
that's cool shit.
Hey, man, I helped him out. I know why, because you know what it was? I was helping with the DJ shit and when the burial shit for him.
Oh, man.
Back at the tournament. Yeah. TOD, fuck, what was that? I forget. Whatever one, but what a hell of a night. Hell of a day.
Yeah, yeah.
One of those nights. But yeah, so I helped him. Oh, I know what I did. I was like making pictures and shit of DJ and stuff on the like picture images, you know, like undercover people that didn't say nothing, you know. Back in the day.
Absolutely, man.
But anyway, yes, but actually, you know, I mean, it's still around, man. They're still doing okay, you know.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we have the new Beverly Bobby, so you know, tournament Bobby Beverly, you know, 440 or whatever the hell is.
Yeah. Those guys, I've met the Bev. He's a cool guy.
Mm-hmm. But man, well, I guess, of course, GCW's has done a couple shows at the Loco Wrestling facility, I guess it's.
Yes.
Were you on present for any of them at all?
I had not been present for those just yet. It kind of was a later thing. It's like, hey man, are you in town? I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm like, oh, we're running. I'm like, damn, all right.
Yeah, no. Of course, your buddy, good pal Sam Stackhouse. Damn it, right?
Yeah, man, good guy. I actually, it's weird. Sam and I tagged in one of my very first matches.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was very strange. We were gonna do a tag team thing somewhere at this company, and then the promoter didn't pay either one of us, so we're like, okay, I guess we're not doing that anymore. So it was really strange, you know. And Sam and I, we actually had a death match not too long ago at the arena actually, and I played him up pretty good there, stomped his face in some tacks and everything, and you know, afterwards we just had a good drink afterwards. We were good pals, but you know, Sam and I, it's weird how it's a guy who, you know, you come up with and you're like, yeah, man, we're just doing our thing. And then the next thing you know, it's like, this is fucking awesome. Look at us go, man. So
yeah, and you know, and you go your way, and he goes his way, and where he, you know, like he's showcasing him. You know, he's getting out. He's like you would like to as well. But
absolutely.
You know, maybe you ought to just come up and hang out for the weekend.
Well, it's funny actually. I'm going to I'm actually in Brooklyn next week for New Fear City.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm booked on that show at New Fear City that Cass is running. So yeah.
Shout out to Cass, one of the coolest dudes.
Cool motherfucker. Can't say enough good shit about Cass and Valentine.
No, man, he's one of those dudes that people he's just awesome. He's just one of those guys that you could just bullshit and he'll tell you stuff that you don't even know. He'll mind blow you, you know?
Amazing guy.
Yeah. Well, maybe you need to tag along with Sam when he hits the Atlantic City shows. You never know.
I would love to. I'd love to.
New Year's is coming up. He's going to be hanging out. I think I just saw a poster of him on a battle royal.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool though. How they picked him and Hunter Freeman's another guy.
Freeman, yeah.
Badass dude.
I mean, I've started working a lot of these GCW guys. I mean, a few people I know that would vouch for me. I've worked with Hoodfoot. I've worked with Sawyer,
Yes, Sawyer, one of the twisted ladies of the future. I mean, man, she is fucking awesome. She's
big tall fuck.
Yeah, she could wrestle though. I mean, she really. I mean, take those gussets. Oh my god, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You still got the.
I got some up here. Yeah, I got a few up here from her. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tack bats and damn those tack bats. Those are always fun, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you forget where they are in your arm or body part, and you don't even know the next day. Yeah.
You're like, what the hell was this? Oh, okay. That in gussets, random places you put gussets, not just in your head, get them in your arm or your back. You're just like, well, that's there now. Okay, moving on.
Mm-hmm. Who would you like to? Ooh, all right. Who would you like to face like right now? Ooh.
Right now,
like
number
who would
one
be
person.
Huh?
Number one person right now in a death match. I you know what? I've known forever.
John Wayne?
John Wayne, or it's Cologne.
That'd be shit.
I want Cologne actually. That's actually number one's Cologne. Yeah. I'd say John Wayne number two. A little underrated one. I love him because I've known him for a long time. Reed Bentley.
Good old
I like Reed. I love Reed. I've known him before I was even wrestling.
Really?
No shit. So a lot of the Indiana cats, I used to know a lot of them. We used to hang out with them all, and he's one of those guys. I'd love to wrestle Reed. I mean, shit, we were supposed to wrestle once, and then he took a sabbatical from wrestling for a little bit, and now I see he's back, so I'm like, come on, fucker, let's do this.
Yeah. Shit. You get him to come out because he couldn't do it, man. He's
absolutely
he's a crazy son of a bitch, Let's go Mexican wise. Ooh, Ciclope, right? Or
Ciclope, or actually another one I like is Arrow Boy. Ciclope or Arrow Boy. Those two guys. Those are two guys
or Extremo. Or Extremo.
Oh, Extremo. Yeah. Of course, always Extremo.
Yeah, can't have he's one of those guys, and there's so many guys. Like you could go through so many guys. Like there's so many wrestlers that are just willing to take the chance, but they need to do it.
Hey, I'd actually work Sadaka. I would.
She's Sadaka.
She's crazy.
And Ludark. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh Ludark. Hey, yeah. I see she's coming over and making more dates again, and it's good to see that. For a while there, she wasn't really in the U.S. nearly as much as she used to be.
No. I mean, I remember seeing her wrestle at IWA's Mid-South. Guardians of Hardcore, the first one.
Yeah.
Because I remember she was in a match with God, who was it? Was it Mickey Nux? No, I don't know. I forget who it was, but I know that Brad Cash and Masada had the electric match.
Yes.
So that was and Homeless Jimmy and just a whole bunch of other characters and Ciclope and just everybody. Miss Warner and Eddie Kingston.
Oh, go Manser.
Yeah, and Kingston and just everybody. Nate Webb, of course. Got to have Nate Webb. Come on.
Nate Webb. I've wrestled the guy. He's a lot of fun. Love Nate.
Yeah, he's always out there. I got to catch that AEW because he just was spotted on TV.
Hey, yeah, the Indiana crowd there. I saw him on that.
I have to go back and rewatch that and be like, yeah.
There's a few guys actually. Eric Dillinger, deathmatch wrestler, is also in the pull apart from the beginning of that show. If you go check it out, Eric's
really?
The guy. Yeah, he is the guy. Eric's great.
Cool. I'll have to check that out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Of course, Mox and Nick Gage. Guys are doing their thing, but different ways.
Doing their thing. Yeah.
Doing their thing. I'll tell you what, I never got the chance to meet John Moxley, but I actually did hold the door for him because he was getting out of the van, getting out of limo for the GCW because he didn't know where to go.
Yeah.
I'm like, here you go, man. Right through here. Thanks, man. Yeah. At least I got that out of him, But Nick, I could talk to Nick forever. He's one of my OG friends. Like we just go back.
I've been on a few. He used to do shows down here in Austin for Inspire, and I've been on a few shows with Nick. Nice guy. Yeah. Always talkative.
Now he's back in the game and
back to buffed and
just ready to go.
Hell yeah.
But there's another guy you would like to face. Ooh,
Always.
there's a guy who
Always.
could. I mean, he has that GCW title there. He takes it everywhere.
Hey, that's one way to get booked.
Mhm. Let me ask you this, Matt
Yeah.
Tremont. Ooh,
What's that?
The bulldozer.
Tremont, dude. Tremont. That's another one. That's a dream one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy that Sawyer's getting to have his last no rope match. But I'll be honest, I'd love to wrestle Tremont.
Mm-hmm. Father Tremont, yes, coming back. Father Tremont.
Father Tremont, man. I love that his awakening and a whole build up there right before the big him and Onita in 17. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I remember the old Onita. Yep.
That promo. No, I don't care what anyone says. That promo fucks. The whole like video package. I know people are like, yeah, they used to cash the song, but whatever, man. I think that promo fucks.
There's one promo out there that I did, and I should be appearing on Tuesday night.
Yeah,
I'll be on a podcast with the Boulevard Bullies. So
okay.
No, and they did a Onita thing with Larry Legend and me, and I was walking up to the front door of the Combat Zone, and because it was Onita night, and there's Sam Roberts too. So give me your best Sam. Give me your best Onita. Trying to. So we're just messing around. I'll have to send it to you. I'll have to find that. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me.
Yeah, they're just crazy. But yeah. But anyway, let's so you are now the champ of the deathmatch title. How does that feel?
It's fun, man. Yeah. It's awesome. Actually, I got it right behind me over here. You know what? It's been great. Just gonna defend that title anywhere I can. I want all the best. I want the best. I want to show off that I'm more than capable of doing whatever it takes to win, and whatever it takes to my body. I'm honest. I don't care.
Yeah. So, no more pineapples. No more pineapples.
No more pineapples. But I'm gonna do things like we had the gusset trash can. I've had freaking the thumbtack covered oven mitt. That's coming up in the promo. You'll see that here soon, man. So I'm just we're having a chop fight with those, man. So I'm just saying, it's getting wild. We're gonna get wilder and wilder, man.
I have some ideas for you too, if I could send them your way.
Go for it, man.
I'll send pictures. I'll show you some stuff. I have some ideas. I'm a fan of old sick weapons. Like I could create the craziest of the crazy.
Hell yeah, I love that. Actually, I had a guy the other day. He made me a scissor bat. And I told him I got to use it here soon. Obviously, I can't take it on a plane with me to New York, but the next Deathmatch show down here, man, you bet your ass I'm using that scissor bat.
Me and my friend used to be creative, man, in his garage. We used to go to his garage and, for all the GCW and every H2O and On Point shows, we just build little crap, Yeah. We just go to Home Depot and Lowe's and just spend money, But and I, in my mind, I'm like, gusset plates are so popular. And I was like, those wooden staircase spindles.
Yeah.
Those were the perfect square pieces to put on every side of the, that's why.
I see what you're thinking here with this. I like this.
I wonder if I have one. Hold on.
You might have one. Hell yeah.
You might have one. No, I don't. Damn it. Son of a bitch. No, just have a little. Oh, actually, still have a small gusset plate.
A little one right there.
But no. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All four sides. All the sides of them.
Yeah.
It's we're creative.
I can see it happening. I like it. I would be into it, man. I mean, it probably sucks to get hit with, but hell, it sounds cool as hell.
I love building crap, barbed wire. Yeah, you name it. Just stuff to. And of course, your crown that you cherish in the ring all the time. So, don't ever give that away because that's how many times you've left it on the ring and you're like, oh shit, I forgot to grab it.
I've actually had one stolen from a fan, so I had to make another one.
Really?
It's like, oh yeah, it's like It was one that had been used in the match too, so it was covered in both me and my opponent's blood, and they just pulled it off. I was like, all right, you got it. I guess you earned that.
But now you're probably thinking, you know what? I probably could make a couple of these up and just here you go. You know?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool to just give your fans what the hell, you know?
Oh yeah, I'd love to sell my merch.
Huh?
I'd sell them at the merch table, man. That sounds fun.
Yeah. I mean, people like all kinds of shit nowadays. You know that they'll take pieces.
Oh yeah.
They'll take doors. You know, come on. They'll take a door. You know,
take a door, take a blood covered gusset plate. I've seen it. I've seen everything, and it's like, you want me to sign this? Okay, I guess it's got my blood on it. Here you go, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like my filmmaker friend. He does the art. He'll have the blank canvas.
Oh yeah.
And splat the blood from the wrestlers, all the guys, and puts it up in his garage.
That's fucking cool.
Shout out to TJ and Friends.
Hell yeah.
TJ, yep. TJ and Friends with Cat Dad. Yeah, I'm sure you heard of it. Yeah.
I have. Okay, that one I've heard. Yeah, I've heard of Cat Dad.
He's just fucked up in the head too. His parents were crazy.
Best kind of fans.
Yes. Yes, but you know. So what do you got coming up, man, wrestling wise? Like what's going?
Like I said, I got New Fear City next week.
That's
gonna be fun.
I wish I was there, but I'll be home probably watching it. I know.
No worries. It'll be surely that's gonna be on IWTV. Be all good there. Of course, the Texas Deathmatch Massacre is gonna be in Austin on the 18th of December. I'm in the first round against Great Scott, and we're doing it's a fans bring the weapons plus lumberjacks with staple guns. So
that's like bringing back the old staple gun Lucky 13 matches. Like
yeah.
It's the same kind of concept, but yeah. But everybody better have money, you know. Hand out those dollar bills because
hand them, staple them to me, man.
I know, because these the fans that don't even bother whipping out of money in these days. You know, they'll give you they'll give you a paper plate or a sticker, you know? Right?
Yeah.
But you got to be creative, whatever.
Yeah. Those are what I got coming up here before the end of the year. You know, just next year I'm looking on a few dates already. Looks like a few. Of course, West Rave still deathmatch champion. They're going to be defending that in January. And of course, we're going to have a show again on February 18th. So got some stuff already lined up with that.
What are you currently watching horror wise? Anything catching your eye? I need movie wise.
For movie wise, you know what? I put Shudder on at night, and I watch a lot of old stuff. You know, the other day watching I think it was like a Polynesian movie or something like Row, and it was like. It's called Row, ROH, not Ring of Honor, but like it's pretty fucked up. You see a kid commit suicide in the first 5 minutes. That movie fucked with me a little bit, and so that was on Shudder. So I was like, all right,
okay.
I just like leaving Shudder on. Lots of good horror stuff in there, man. Always, and then of course, you know, like just a lot of the recommendations you always watch on Joe Bob and stuff. Good stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. I think last good. I don't know, really good horror movie, but I didn't really like it, but it was good. Was the Halloween Ends? You know, that was
yeah.
It was all right. It had mixed reviews, but whatever.
Yeah.
You know? But
that's all. I actually watched. Was the movie Smile? I saw that.
How was that? I want to dive into that.
I actually liked it. It's a little different, but for a modern horror, it's not bad. I liked it.
How about music wise, man? What's your genre?
Man, a lot of everything. I like, you know, I listen to metal a lot when I work out. It's my playlist is like metal, punk, and like Russian rap. That's the big things I listen to.
Lars. So it's like Lars Fredrickson, punk. You know, shout out to as doing fucking Rance is still fucking doing his thing.
Yeah,
man. You know, it's crazy. Like he's still out there doing his fucking thing. I gotta call him out. He's supposed to come on here one of these.
Hey, yeah, do it. Lars, cool guy.
He likes that wrestling talk. Yeah, but yeah, all kinds of music. You know, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And TV wise, cartoon wise, I don't know. I really don't pay attention to that.
Yeah, not really. I mean, like, my girlfriend watched that on Netflix that Addams Family show. Wednesday, we watched that all the way through recently. Me and my girl.
Is it all right? I haven't seen it yet.
It's all right. It's fun. It was a lot of fun. Once it gets going, it's pretty good. You know.
Yeah, there's shows that are just like, yeah, okay, maybe this is the last. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you've seen all the hype on talking on. Everybody's talking the Teddy Hart story. I watched that series. That was stupid, but
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I heard it came on. Didn't a lot of people didn't know it was on TV, I guess, or something. So it's like I gotta go back and watch that, I guess.
Yeah, it's only 3 parts, so.
Oh, it's only 3 parts. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Teddy wrestle so many times. I've probably seen more of the girl, the cat girls at the shows. Probably, who knows? Holding his cats. And that still puzzles me. There's one girl,
Mr. Money, right? That's his cat's name, Mr. Money.
Mr. Money, yeah.
Mr. Money, yeah. I've been on one show with Teddy Hart, so I was like trying to remember what the hell that cat's name was.
But like you're puzzling yourself because like this girl comes to the ring, in Asbury Park, New Jersey. Like I don't know when, but she was a girl holding the cat, and it puzzled me. I sent the picture to one of my friends who was there, who set up the ring, and we're trying to still figure it out. We're gonna find out. We're gonna still, still stuff out there.
Yeah.
Rob Black's we've been talking about on the podcast. His podcast have you checked that out?
I haven't yet. Is it pretty good?
XPW, Rob Black show is pretty cool. It's
I'll give it a listen. That sounds fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got something at about 8 p.m., 9 p.m.
Okay.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'll tweet it to you. I'll send it to you.
Tweet it my way, man. I'll check it out.
Mm-hmm. I got a lot of stuff to send you now. I got a list of stuff.
You got a list here. You got to write them down. Keep them going, man. I'm in.
Yeah, I know. But favorite weapon of all time?
Ooh. All time? That I've used or just watching wise?
Watching wise.
Watching wise, my favorite weapon of all time. I gotta go with the classic as a kid. I used to love the barbed wire bat. Favorite I've used actually, the thumbtack covered boxing glove. That was a lot of fun to use. I love that.
That's like Casanova with his barbed wire one.
Yeah, he says barbed wire one. I did a shout out when I actually posted afterwards. I was like, shout out to because he calls his the Stinger. So I was like, I got my own version of the Stinger here.
Oh, I can't wait to see that promo drop. We'll have to we'll get that out there for everybody to see.
Hell yeah.
But other weapons is like nowadays there's so much shit out there. We didn't just everything,
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love thumbtacks, of course. Hey, tubes, when a building's gonna let you use tubes, always gonna love them. Get those T12s always.
Yes, T12s.
Always
T12s the best. Yeah, not the fake shit.
Not that fake shit that's just gonna eat your arms up, man.
It just pops and you're like, okay, this is just a dead dud.
Yeah. And then of course, I've done some matches where actually I used bear traps in a match against Pero. And
was that? Oh, I was gonna watch that match. I was watching. There was like death match. That was a death match.
Yeah. It was an early death match show I did. I got chokeslammed off a stage through tubes, door, and bear traps covered, and I lost consciousness for about I want to say 15 seconds. So
man.
Yeah, man, that was brutal. It was about a 20-foot drop. Not maybe like a 12-foot drop. It was rough.
I'll have to check that out.
Man.
Go ahead, everybody, check that out. I forgot what the DVD deathmatch something. Yeah,
that was it was heavy metal wrestling, and the show was called Power Blood.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
heavy metal wrestling. There's a couple shows out there. I was watching. I just kind of glanced through, see what I'm still gonna watch a lot of stuff because there's a lot of good matches. There's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Match wise, other wrestlers, of course, because you face them a lot too.
Yeah. I've got 2 matches with Masada that are out there, so I love getting to prove myself against, like I said, some of the tough guys like that. Man, it was hard as fuck, but I love it.
Which one was that on? I'll have to look that at one. Masada.
So one's gonna be on the old. This is 2018. It's freaking Heavy Metal Wrestling had one. That one's okay, but the one you want to really seek out is the first time me and him wrestled, and that was at Anarchy Championship Wrestling from Austin, Texas, and that was in August of 2018. And fuck, that one is intense.
Yeah, because you just went all balls to the walls and just,
oh yeah, I took the skewers to the head, fucking drove it in with a chair too. So I was like, all right, man,
you're gonna do it the right way.
do it the right way.
Yeah. Yeah. Now in syringes. Ooh.
You know what? I love
That was kind of. Yes, that was a little. I was like, all right, this is. I was surprised that Sawyer could, but she's sick like that, you know.
Oh yeah, both me. She gave them to me too, and then I wrestled Hoodfoot recently. He put him in my mouth, and then gave me a brain buster with him in my mouth, and it snapped in half in my mouth. That's a new feeling I'll tell you about. That was
What did that feel like?
oh fuck!
Yeah.
You ever go to the dentist?
Yes.
And you're always worried about like them getting the needle in your mouth. Well, there's all the problems right there with it just snapping and feeling that in your mouth. It's like
fuck. Hell with that. But yeah, no, that was sick, dude. That was like, oh, yeah. But you should have. I don't know why you didn't. You should have squirted it. You know.
Yeah, I know. They didn't give us the ones with liquid in them, and I was like,
son of a, yeah. But that's right. It still did the purpose, you know.
It served its purpose, yeah.
But yeah, and it's like, what was it? Yeah, just it's crazy. You know, it's like that's like Takeda, you know.
Yeah, I love Takeda. That's a dream match opponent too, man.
Takeda
and another one, Drew Parker. Those are two guys I want to wrestle more than anything.
Drew Parker, man. He's twisted, but he's
crazy motherfucker. I want to wrestle him so bad.
What about Cole? Ooh,
Cole Radrick? Yeah, man. I know. I've known that guy forever. Ratty? Yeah, I'd love to wrestle Ratty. I'd throw him through some fucking light tubes. It'd be fun.
I always like to tell the story how GCW did their very first one of the Howl shows, and I actually, Brett called me up. Hey, I got some students.
Yeah.
From IWA Mid South that are gonna need a place to stay. Let me think about this. You know, crash at my house. So I had Reed Bentley, Murdoch, Cole, Sage, Homeless Jimmy. So we had a full house. And May, of course.
Love it.
Yeah, but to hear the stories, and they never had been to a house with a pool, and like real summertime at the Jersey Shore, so they got their first experience, and barbecue.
Really good to experience it.
We all go to the supermarket, they didn't know what the hell, but we were just like, all right, let's get whatever.
I love it.
No, they just I love that. And then I brought my neighbor over to meet Homeless Jimmy. He's like, holy shit, no shit, this guy's a wrestler. Yeah, man. I was like, this is what I live for,
Oh yeah.
But to see their faces and to hear the stories and just, it was great. Like, because Cole had his, because they were the students,
Yeah.
They were just coming up in the wrestling game. Reed was the trainer of them. So
yeah, a lot of those guys used to come out to the old school rock from Billy Rock School, and I met a lot of them through that from a while back. Good guys, Ratty, met him years ago before he even thought about doing death matches, and it's wild.
Nope, we got lag. Hold on. Got lag. It's fucking slow-mo. Let it catch up. Lag. Here it goes. Lag. Hello?
Do you hear me?
Yes, there it goes. We had that lag. You know how that lag goes? I hear you. Hold on. We're coming back. Just hang in there. It's like going through that loop. Yeah, there it goes. Come on. Almost there.
Almost.
There we go. I hate that damn thing. It's like spinning slowly, you know? The Wi-Fi. Let me shut off my Wi-Fi. Hold on. How about now?
I think we're okay.
I think you are. You're fuzzy, but you're okay. Turn off and turn back on. Close out, come back in really quick. Sometimes it just give me a few minutes, fans, and technical difficulties as always. But you know what? We make it happen the right way. We do things the right way. No, we lost him. Black screen.
How about that?
How about now?
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. It says frozen. It's weird, you know? Can you hear me?
Great. You're great.
All right. Oh man, you're fuzzy as hell. I guess the internet lag. Weird. You know how that is. What are you gonna do, right? Just keep on going through it. Just yell, "Hello!" Yeah, yeah.
Do
Look
what
at
I
that.
can.
I know. But anyway, oh man, this sucks. Was it my end?
It might be. It might.
Nope. You're in there now.
I'm in there.
Yeah. You're good. That was weird. You see me? Yeah. Okay. All right. We're back on. You're looking like Cactus Jack now. Bang, bang! Everybody always says to me, you know, David, you have a killer Cactus Jack impersonation. And I always say, okay, people, do you want to hear it? Sure. Are you ready? Look like you're hitching a ride. But can you hear me still? This is weird. I gotta have to do some. No, I can't reload it. I think we got it. This is not cool. Wi-Fi sucks around here. I'm gonna have to do some tests on this. Oh, I heard you that time. Still there?
I'm here.
All right. You know what? Can you hear me? Hello. This sucks. I don't know what's going on. It's like jinxing you. Doesn't like you no more. No. All right. I think we're back. I shut off my Wi-Fi. Can you hear me now?
I hear you.
Okay, we're back on hopefully for 15 or 20 minutes, right? We'll close this out. But anyway, people always say, hey, David, do your impersonation of Mick Foley.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and I also did the Macho Man, of course. Everybody, has those two favorite of, but if you like pain, Mommy's little boy is growing up now. I love pain. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
I love it. I love it. Very good. I like that.
And if you think you know the Macho Man, yeah, brother, that's Slim Jim. Oh yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
I love that. I love that. Good shit. Good shit, man.
Thank you. No, and if you know, we always have our stupid favorite like wrestlers or celebrity or like
Sure.
Like who else can I do? Like ask me. Like I don't know. Let me see
What
if
else
I
you
can.
got? What else you got? What else you got?
Who do
You
you
got
think?
you got a Hogan. Everyone's got to have a Hogan, yeah.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. No, let me tell you something, brother. Well, if Rocky and Adrian got a hold of me, Adrian.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Apollo fought a couple times. Yeah. Get a Rocky, I don't know.
Get Mick in there, yeah. Get a little Mickey.
Get a little Arnold Schwarzenegger in there too, you kind of get a little pumped up, yeah.
I love it. I love it.
All right, man. What do you have? Anything? No.
I got Terry Funk. It's about the best one I can do, and it's always some lines of
yeah.
Listen here, you egg sucking son of a bitch.
Oh, that sounds good.
I'm gonna whip and kick your ass here, Whippy. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I love Terry Funk. That's always my one I love.
That's like my Mick Foley, It's just like you can just go to the character. It's like just twisted sometimes. It's like a kid, you just want to just rip out those characters like Kermit the Frog.
Hi, I want to be Kermit the Frog here. Instead of Sweet Street Live, we're gonna go a little Ultraviolet tonight.
Yeah, I love it. I love that.
That's crazy, but
Good
I
shit.
used to, presidents and all those old crazy ones. Like, well, Nancy, the White House is on fire again.
Little Ronald Reagan there.
Yeah,
I love that.
But all right, man. Well, let's call it a night because
Sure.
I want to listen to that podcast pretty soon. How's that?
Hell yeah, man.
What else do I got coming up? Well, fans. Well, what else you got coming up besides all the shows you got coming up?
What's that? No, you lagged there on me.
Did I lag on you now?
You lagged on me there.
What is this? Wait, hold on.
Now you're clear as day, though. You're clear as day right now.
Oh, you're chatting to me? What? Everett, would you like to join? Would you like to pop into my room? Come on. Jump in. My friend podcaster as well. You still here?
I'm here.
Yeah, Everett, just grab this link. What? What is he doing? I don't know. You want to jump in my podcast? Come on, Everett. He likes talking wrestling. Hold on. 1 second. Join us, Everett, for the last 20 seconds. How's that?
Yeah, get in here for just a second before we get off. Go listen to that the podcast. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Come on, Everett. All right, he's going to bed. All right. Oh yeah, it's his birthday. His wife's birthday. Happy birthday again.
Oh, happy birthday to her.
Yes, God bless her. They're down in Daytona, Florida. Thank you.
Hey, there you go. Good place.
Yes. But anyway, man, let's call it a night. What do you say?
Absolutely, man. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me on.
Where can everybody find you? I have it all right here too.
Yeah, I'm at, of course, on Twitter at Dimitri Kilbear. On Instagram, Dimitri_Alexandrov. And of course, I have merch over at Pro Wrestling Tees or at the merch table. I've got some stuff that I don't put on that website necessarily. So I got a lot of fun things there too. So yeah, man, hit me up. I'll be, of course, like I said, Brooklyn next week.
Busy,
man. Got a lot of stuff in Texas and Oklahoma, of course, and got Indiana coming up here for Parkade deathmatch there, man. So Yeah, and I'm sure more stuff coming up soon, man, because it's this next year is gonna be very busy.
That's what you want. More blood.
More blood, man.
And violence, of course.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for coming on, and we'll definitely do a catch up after.
Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. Have a good night, everybody.
Hey.
Yep, I'll close you out. You're good. Gotcha. All right, fans, you heard it here on the podcast. Dimitri, I'm just going to say Dimitri Alexandrov is one of those guys you need to go out and see him wrestle in a death match, because you know what? He loves blood. He likes ultra violence. He's one of those guys that needs to be seen on the scene today. You know, so mark your calendars. Check him out at Loco Wrestling. Check him out at Wrestle Rave. Check him out at Heavy Metal if they still come around. A whole bunch of other places. Go check out Cass. Check him out. A couple days we'll be stepping up in Brooklyn, New York, in the with Casanova's promotions out there in Brooklyn, New York. So go see him do his thing in the death match there as well, and much, much more. And fans, what I got coming up on the podcast, well, stay tuned this Monday night at 8 p.m. I will be talking to Ken Powers, independent wrestler, and we'll see what he's up to and much, much more. And that's it. Another episode of the Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast. Have a good night, everybody. Till next time. Tune in.
You can find more Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast on the following. Just hit the like button and share. You can hear the audio portion of Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast on Stitcher Radio and on iTunes. Social media, Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast on Facebook, Twitter at DavidNJ32, Instagram, DavidNJ36, YouTube, David C. Russell, and DeathmatchWrestlePodcast.com. Joner's Wrestling Podcast Network. Head over to WrestlingWithJoners.com. Follow them on Facebook, Joner's Wrestling Podcast Network. Twitter at WithJoners _pod. I want to mention Collar and Elbow. collarandelbowbrand.com. Use the promo code Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast and save 10% off when you make a purchase. Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast.
Be sure to visit BrainbusterTees.com for Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast merchandise.